Good morning, I am Kevin Price. Delighted to talk to you about you and your business. Got a lot to cover on today's abbreviated program, temporarily, just for the next couple of weeks, thanks to this thing called Daylight Savings Time. Makes everything so weird these days. But delighted to be able to spend some time with you. I'm going to talk to my friend Callie Shields. I know her thanks to the folks over there at the Houston West Chamber of Commerce. That's how we met. Got to know her even better when I spoke out there recently at an event, one of their workshops. And she is in the greeting card business in a most unique sort of way. Callie, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Kevin. I really appreciate you having me today.
Glad to have you on. Callie, kind of real quickly, tell us a little bit about your background and then tell us about your company that you work with.
Yeah, my background, I moved to Houston right after college and started in sales, cold calling, knocking on doors, worked my way up into national accounts and then into sales management. A few years ago, I had started my own business and I was still in corporate and looking for a way to stay in touch with my clients. Something that I think is really important to send a note, tell people they're important, but it's hard to do.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do. Time gets away from us so easily. And that personal touch, when email first came out, it was great. But now we get inundated with emails. So I had found send out cards and was a way that I could go online and actually send a real card through the mail in my handwriting with my signature, and went from spending, a couple hours a week down to doing just as much in about 10 to 15 minutes. And so completely changed my life in the way of communicating with those customers, prospects, friends that I care about.
And you decided to become a distributor for that.
I did. When I first looked at it, I was really intrigued by the business. I was familiar with the industry, wasn't looking for a business, but they kept talking about how it was completely changing, revolutionizing the industry, and I just got it. And it was something that I was like, if I miss this bandwagon, I may not be happy with myself in a few years. So I jumped on board, kind of part-time at first, and now full force, and love what I can do and love being able to share this with, business people, salespeople that are looking for ways to build relationships.
Yeah, what's interesting about it is if you read biographies of really successful people, I don't care if it's Zig Ziglar or whoever, someone who immediately comes to my mind is Neil Cavuto over at Fox News. He's notorious. Whoever he meets, he sends thank you cards to her. It was very nice to meet you. Very big on that type of thing, and it seems to be a common character trait among successful people. And you're right. Email's almost insulting and such a knee-jerk way to respond. It takes a nanosecond. Everyone who has email, which, by the way, you might as well not send an email if they don't have email. But anyone who has email knows how simple that is and really how little of an investment that is. But sending a thank you card, regardless of how quick it is and how inexpensive it is still got a certain amount of panache to it, if you will. A certain amount of sincerity is even a better word, of showing a genuine interest in the person you're communicating with, I think.
Yeah, I really think it does. In today's world, we're always, especially in the sales, small business realm, we're always trying to be the one that sticks out to the people that we meet. And I can tell you, in 3 years of serious networking, I've gotten 5 nice to meet you cards. I remember those people. Those are people that I want to connect to my contacts. So even if it's a thank you or just, hey, it was great meeting you. I think I sent you one after you presented down at the chamber because we really enjoyed having you out there.
Yeah, I did, and I appreciated receiving it too. So you actually have it where, I guess, can you do it a la carte, like on an as-needed basis, or are you required to do a certain number every month? How does it work?
Yeah, you can do it on an a la carte basis. One of the beauties about our system is that each card can be unique out to that individual. We've got about 15,000 cards to choose from. You can also create your own with your own photos or logos. So very unique. And, there are programs and packages depending if you're a bigger user, smaller user, or a la carte.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we've been explicitly clear. This is something you do entirely online. There's not even your signature involved in this process. Everything is done entirely. You've got a selection of cards. You choose which card you want. You can add your own personal message in addition to the message that comes with it automatically, correct?
Correct, yeah. Everything is done online, and then when you hit send, the card is actually printed and mailed for you. So you don't even have to, print it yourself. Some programs in the past made you print it. But no, we do it all for
Yeah,
you.
and if you print it, you had to mail it too, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this does everything, including send it. And, I mean, you got to love that. And I guess it even has a return address on the envelope.
Has a return address. Yes, it does.
So kind of give me an idea of what pricing is like.
For a standard greeting card, depending on the program, either 62 cents or 98 cents plus your stamp. So really economical versus
Wow.
going out to the store and spending $3.99 for a card, $4.99 these days.
That is ridiculous. And I'm assuming that's for a monthly package at that price.
Yeah, for a monthly package. For a pay-as-you-go, $1.98 for the
That's
card,
still cheaper
but
than most
still
cards.
cheaper. That was one of the things when I looked at this and said that I got involved in the business. I couldn't believe that they were offering a product that was store quality for a lot less than what the marketplace was charging.
Yeah, network marketing companies are notorious for not being competitive in the real world for the pricing of their products. It's like, and really they're predicated entirely on people recruiting other people. I mean, in my opinion, the vast majority of them are. And one of the biggest weaknesses they have, but you have a relationship with these people, and therefore they're going to want to pay more? I don't think so.
Right.
I think because they have a relationship, they'd be hoping I'd be bringing them good value, not weaker value. And with this, obviously, that's very competitive. Very competitive.
It was one of the things that completely blew me away, that this is a network marketing company and that they were extremely competitive in the marketplace and saved me time.
Yeah. Now, if someone wants to, obviously sign up with it, it's a no-brainer, but what's the monthly cost?
For a retail account, it's $9.80 a month. That's
and that gives you how many cards?
6 to 10 cards, depending if you're adding photos or not. So, and then a preferred program of $31 a month that gives you about 30 to 50 cards a month.
Yeah. Well, then you're going gangbusters at that point. But again, it only takes minutes to do, not even minutes to do cards, probably almost seconds.
Seconds to do cards.
Because your information is already programmed in there. You're just putting in whatever message you want and where the address you want it to go to.
Correct. And there's some programs, some templates out there that you can build that you could send the same card to 20 people you met and have it done in minutes. And then
a la carte, obviously, you would still have your own account set up. And so again, all you're doing is putting in the message and the address of whom you want it to go to.
Correct.
So it's real simple. And then we'll have to get you back. Actually, I'm going to just ask one last question, but I need to be quick because the producer is getting angry at me. But so in terms of the investment, if someone wanted to become a distributor themselves, what kind of cost is that involved?
To get started as a distributor is $395 one-time fee. Puts you in the business, gives you all the tools to get started, plus a great training program we have.
Yeah, and then what kind of percentage are you making off the car sold by those who are
up to 30%? So anywhere from 2% to 30%.
Based on volume?
Based on volume, based on a couple requirements, simple requirements by the company, based on if they're your direct customers or if it's something that you're getting a residual off of.
Got it. All right. Very good stuff. And Callie Shields again, and I'm going to make sure we spell that right, Callieshields.com.
Yep.
CallieShields.com, Callie Shields, SHIELDS.com. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it.
We're going to have more for you right after this on The Price of Business.